Hello and welcome students. Today I am going to introduce you to a new equipment, that is a total station. In the previous videos we have seen the digital level and the digital theodolite. So today I'll be introducing you to a new equipment, that is a total station. So this is a total station. This is the total station of a Trimble M3. Okay, the model name is a M3 and the name of manufacturer is a Trimble. Although I'm not doing the advertisement of any company, but I need to tell you which equipment I'm discussing here so that you can follow the same instruction when you are using this type of the equipment. Okay, because there are so many equipments which are available in the market, and the procedure to do the steps or do the surveying and everything, so that will be a somewhat different in every equipment. Okay, so I'll be introducing you this equipment, so we will see the basic information, that is a keyboard, what are the keys there, what is the menu key, what are the functions in the menu. Okay, and then what are the different parts of this equipment. Okay, so let us have a look on the different. First we'll have a look on the different parts of this equipment, and then we will see what we can do with this equipment, or mainly what are the different functions in this equipment. Okay, so this is this bottom part. So everybody is familiar with this bottom part. This is a leveling height of this equipment, and these are the foot screws. So with the help of this we can do the leveling of equipment. Discuss. Okay, so this is the horizontal clamping screw. So with this I can clamp this horizontal movement in a vertical plane, and this is my a fine adjustment screw, or we can call it as a tangent screw also. Okay, in the similar way we have this vertical circle clamping screw, so that we can stop the movement of a telescope, and this is a tangential screw. Okay, this is the a tangent screw of the vertical circle for the fine adjustment. Now this is optical plummet. Okay, this is the optical plummet. With the help of optical plummet we can see the center of the equipment. Okay, we can see the center of equipment through the optical plummet. Now this is my a telescope. Okay, I'm losing the vertical circle clamping screw. So this is my telescope, this is my object glass, this is my eyepiece, these are the two target shoots. Okay, this is a target shoot at the top as well as at the bottom. There is another target shoot. Okay, so these are the two target shoots provided to the telescope. This is my eyepiece. So we can rotate this to have the clear image of the crosshairs. So that is called as a eyepiece focusing, right? So you can rotate it to get the clear image of crosshairs. And this is my focusing screw. Okay, this is my focusing screw to get a clear image of your object. At the bottom of this telescope you will find this is the spirit level. Okay, longitudinal spirit level, and with the help of this spirit level we can do the leveling of equipment. Okay, now let us have a look on the different keys provided for this equipment. Okay, so one by one I'll be telling you the various keys in this equipment, various functions of this equipment. Okay, fine. So this is my escape key. These are the 4 function keys. So to operate the functions which is just above this function key, we can use this function key. Okay, HH0, THIH, you can use F2, I and TS, you can use F3 for second page, you can use F3. Okay, so these 4 function keys are given in this. Now these are the 4 arrow keys, so you can move the cursor. Okay, so these are the 4 arrow keys: up and down, up, down, back and forward. At the same time, this is the backspace, so we can delete if we wish to delete something. Then this is my alphanumerical keyboard. Okay, so numbers are also given as well as the alphabets are also given. Okay, so we can define the codes, right? We can give the file numbers, we can give the file names, we can give the point codes, we can give the point numbers. Okay, we can provide whatever the data we wish to give to the equipment through this alphanumerical keyboard. Okay, now below this key here is a one blue key which is a measure and enter button. Okay, that I will tell you in a subsequent videos what is the use of this key. Okay, so you can use this to measure as well as to enter. We can use this key as a enter also. Okay, the another keys, this is the menu key, this is the Trimble key. This key is used to change the brightness and all this stuff, and this is my power button, so I can start, I can shut down this equipment with the help of this power button. Now video. Okay, so this is my BMS screen, basic measurement screen. So what you can see in the screen, so this is HD, horizontal distance. Okay, we'll get a horizontal distance HD. Then HA, this is horizontal angle. So when I rotate this, you will see the angle is changing, the horizontal angle. Then this is H. Okay, H, so I'll get a vertical height through this edge. Then to change, so this is the second screen. On this screen we will get coordinates. So generally the coordinates are expressed in a northing and the easting, northing and the easting. So this will get displayed on this, but right now we are not determining anything, so you will not get any value of northing and the easting. Then I'll press one more time this bottom key. So this is a sloping distance. SD is a sloping distance. Below SD again there is a horizontal angle, and here is vertical angle. So this is the basic measurement screen. So with this basic measurement screen you can measure the horizontal angle, vertical angle, you can determine the sloping distances, horizontal distances. All this activity we can do through this basic measurement screen, right? Now we will see what are the functions available in the menu key. So this is my menu. Okay, so what are the functions available in the menu? First is a job manager, second is adjustments, applications, coordinates, setting instrument, setting interface, data transfers. All these functions are available in the menu key. Now when I go into the job manager, here I can create a new job, I can open an old job, I can delete the job. Okay, these are the control points and the info. We can get the information of the file. Okay, so these things we can do in the job manager. The third function is the applications. What are the different applications which are available in this equipment that we will see? The connecting distance I'm not explaining right now, because in subsequent videos we will discuss about all these applications. Just I'm giving you the information. This is connecting distance, the remote object, station and object, a vertical plane, V plane, area determination. So these are the 5 applications in this equipment that we can do with the help of this equipment. Now the coordinates. Okay, in a coordinate, the first is a resection. So you might be aware with the resection method. So when we have a coordinates of 2 or 3 points, we know the coordinates of 2 or 3 points. From these 2-3 points we can establish our station at any point, and we can determine the coordinates of that point. The next is a known station. Okay, known station, when I know the coordinates of the stations. A station elevation, to determine the elevation or the reduced level of the station. Major topo, yes, when you are doing the topographical measurement, you can go in this. The stakeout is another function, or whatever the processing which we have done in the office. Through that processing, if I wish to establish a new point on the ground, then we can use the stakeout function. Or in simple words, already we know the coordinate of a point, already we know the coordinates of the point, but we don't know the location on the ground. So in that condition, we are going to use the stakeout. So coordinates are given to the equipment, and equipment will help to find out the position of that point on the ground. So this is the stakeout function. Now the setting of the instrument. Okay, here we can do the various setting. The angle setting. Okay, the accuracy is a 5 second, unit degree minute second, vertical reference zenith, AZ 0 direction. Okay, horizontal angle, that is a north. Horizontal angle initialization, keep this off. Then the distance, accuracy, you can change the accuracy of your distance, right? So up to 0.01, 0.05 or 0.1. Then the unit, you can change the units also. Then EDM timeout. Okay, this is the EDM timeout, electronic distance measurement timeout. Then coordinate system, you can select your own coordinate system. Either you want a northing or easting coordinate system, you want XYZ, okay, you want Y and X, or northing and easting. So whatever you wish, you can select from this settings. Units, yes, these are the different units, degree and temperature and pressure. Turn off, we can set the timer for sleep as well as shutdown. The clock, you can do the setting of the clock here. You can set the time and date. The next setting is a miscellaneous setting. So we can do the setting related with the inputs, numerical input, alphabetical input. Okay, so all this setting we can do in the setting. The next is a setting interface. Here some of the settings related with the memory and all this I will tell you. The recording mode is a confirm. So recording mode is a confirm means every time when you take the reading, this equipment is going to ask you whether to record, whether to save or not. Okay, when I make it all, then it is not going to ask you regarding the recording, it will directly record it. Okay, so confirm and all. Record setting, yes, no, do you wish to record or not. Okay, the format is the M5, don't change. And these are the other details related with the equipment, which I'm not going to change. Then next is a data transfer. Okay, next is a data transfer. You can transfer the data from this equipment to your PC or a laptop. You can take the data from your PC to this equipment. you can upload the point list. Means when I'm going to do a bigger surveys, okay, when I wish to do a bigger surveys, I'm not going to enter the point name every time. What I'll do, I'll prepare all the point names in my office, and I will directly upload the point list. The point code list, it is the code which is given to the different points. We can assign the different codes, so that whenever we download the data, we can easily recognize the different points. Means for a tree, you can give the code as a tree. For the electrical pole, for the points, for the road edges, something, whatever you wish, you can define the codes, so that makes easier to understand what is that point, so that we can do in this point code. Now this was all about the menu key. The one more key is remaining, that I will tell you. That is just let me come out of this menu key. Now the Trimble key. The Trimble key is a key which is the one more key provided in this key, in this equipment. So here this key is a hot menu or a hot key. We can call it as a hot key, because during the total rotation surveying, many times we wish to change some settings. So every time we cannot come out of the our surveying and then go to the menu and change it. Instead of that, if we have this type of the hotkey, we can directly change it during the surveying also. Okay. The one more advantage of this equipment is it works in two modes, a DR mode and PR mode. Now the DR mode and a PR mode, what is it? Right, so DR mode, it is a direct reflection mode, and the PR mode is a prism reflection mode. So sometimes what happens, the few points are not accessible, or we cannot go, or we cannot reach to that point to keep the prism or to get the reflection from that point. In this type of the cases, what we can do, we can go for the direct reflection mode. And you will get a direct reflection from that point, provided that point or surface of that point must be reflective, or we should get some reflection from that point. Then and then only we will get readings from that point. So that is a DR mode and the PR mode. So electronic level is the next hotkey. You can check the level of the equipment at any point of time, and if it is a disturb, you can set the setting corrections. Okay, all these are settings related with the equipment, the prism constant, temperature, pressure, and all these things you can change at any point of time. The points and codes, okay, the points and code, as I told you, whenever you wish to assign a point number to any point whose reading or whose reading we are taking, so that point number we can assign from this hotkey. At the same time, you can define the code, you can assign some code to that point. Okay, then next is a target. So target is nothing but the prism which we are going to use. Okay, the prism which we are going to use to get the reflection of our laser beam. Okay, to get the reflection of laser beam. So what is the height of that target, that we can select or we can change from here, right? Then some edits. Okay, internal memory, the point number list, point code list, we can edit it to get the information regarding the point number and the point codes. So this was the very basic information regarding the total station. So in the next lecture or in the next video, we will try to see the different capabilities of this equipment, and then in the subsequent videos I'll be trying to explain the a total station surveying using this a total station. Okay, that is a topographical measurement using this equipment. So thank you students.